Before you all go mental at me, this video is 20 facts about me. And yes, one of the facts is why I quit YouTube. So, 20 facts about me, or I should say 10 facts about me, because this is only going to be half of the video. The next half, the other 10 facts, is going to be on my second channel, youtube.com/Andy Castell. FIFA's coming to a little bit of a lull, so I thought, what better time to make some different videos, you guys can get to know me better, revitalize my second channel as well. You guys are always asking stuff like if I've got a girlfriend. That's going to be one of the ones over on my second channel, so make sure you check it out. And just thought it was a good time to start it back up again because I haven't uploaded on it for about a year. So we're just going to jump straight into it. We've got 20 facts. There's going to be 10 over here. I will link the second channel video down in the description for you guys to go and check out. If you want to go and drop a sub, I'm going to start trying to upload at least once a week with loads of different collabs with loads of your favourite YouTubers over on that channel, doing normal YouTubey, non-FIFA-y kind of stuff. So anyway, let's just crack straight in. Let's just get straight into it, and let's start off with a fact that is very much based on this channel, but very much about me, that some of you guys mightn't have known if you've subbed in the last 300 and odd thousand subs, which is a stupid amount. For 1 million subs, I went to Uganda, which is a pretty outlandish one. Like, usually people jump out of planes or do a Draw My Life or maybe drop a diss track or something like that, the way YouTube's going at the moment. But I wanted to do something special. I was in touch with a charity called Tackle Africa, and while we were going to do a marathon stream like they do football marathons to raise money, they just went one day, "Do you want to come to Uganda?" And I was like, yes. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I did think twice about it. I'd never been to Africa before. You see all the crazy videos on like Comic Relief and stuff like that, and it looks heart-wrenching. But to be honest, it was one of the best things, if not the best thing I've ever done. Africa is awesome. The people are so nice, and it was so nice to be able to help them out, raise some money for the charity and all of that good stuff. Go and check that video out on my channel. It's probably the best video that I've ever made. Probably because I didn't film it. But let's jump into a slightly more light-hearted fact. Did you know that famous birthdays, famousbirthdays.com, not that I'm saying that I'm particularly very famous, I mean, I got a tick on Twitter, that's about as famous as I've got. Famous Birthdays anyway, the website, literally just made my birthday up. Genuinely, they just literally just made it up. According to them, I'm still called AJ3 FIFA, and according to them, I was born on February 20th, 1993, making me 24, which, to be fair, I am 24. Until about 6 months ago, they said I was 25. Or they said I was a year older than I was because I wasn't 24 6 months ago. But they literally just made up the February 20th. I don't know where they've got it from. I've never told anyone online my birthday. Now, obviously, my mates know my birthday, and the lads who used to live with, and some of them say happy birthday every now and again. But I've never made a big thing about it. Never really put it out there that it's my birthday. So they literally just made it up. I don't know. How ridiculous. Speaking of birthdays, though, something a little bit nicer. You guys mightn't know this. Everybody knows that you get a 100k plaque when you hit 100k subs. So that's for my main channel and my second channel. And everyone knows you get a massive plaque when you hit 1 million. The big gold one, which I've got downstairs. And everyone knows when you get 10 million, you get a diamond plaque, which hopefully one day I'll get, but I'm not too sure. But nobody's ever really known that you get a YouTube yearbook when you hit 1 million subs. That is the first, that's the next fact. Fact number 3, I got sent a YouTube yearbook recently because last year was the year that I hit 1 million subs. Let's see if I can show you guys some of it. And it says, AJ3, you started your YouTube journey on the 11th of July 2012. And then it's got a big fold-out page of my YouTube journey from starting out, uploading my first video, all the way along onto the next fold-out page with some of my most viewed videos along the way, and then finally the date that I hit 1 million subscribers. And then when you flick through, it's got all the other channels that hit 1 million subscribers in the same year as you. So that's a cool little fact about me. That's a fact about YouTube as well. Not many people know that you get one of them. And I'm kind of cheating in making up the facts. Like I just said, I'm going to use that as fact number 4 as well. That I started YouTube on the 11th of July 2012, which makes me been doing YouTube for just over 5 years now, which is absolutely crazy. While we're speaking about all of my YouTube journey and stuff, I may as well make some more of the facts about that. So it took me from making my YouTube channel, it took me a month to get 1,000 subs. It took me 2 years to get one of them 100k plaque, and from that 100k plaque it took me another 18 months to get 1 million and get the big, huge plaque, which was pretty crazy. That was a ridiculous 18 months. And it's been about 18 months since then, and we're a third of the way to the next million, so we're not doing too shabby. So there's 5 facts. Let's move away a little bit from my YouTube journey and stuff like that. And I'm just my favourite YouTuber at the moment to watch. If I had to, it's hard to pick one. Okay, I don't know who my favourite YouTuber is, so I'll take my favourite type of videos, which are like sciencey type videos and just interesting facts and things like that. So I like Tom Scott, if you know who that is. I like Veritasium, Smarter Every Day. Those sorts of channels are probably my favourite ones out of them. Then there is Kurzgesagt and stuff like that are absolutely awesome too. And the only really non-sciencey channel that I watch particularly at the moment is a guy called Aculite who plays PUBG, which brings me on to my next fact, which is the fact that I am literally totally addicted at the moment to PUBG. If you don't know what that is, it's a computer game. It's like the Hunger Games, where you all fly over an island in a plane, everyone jumps out, there's 100 of you, and then you start with absolutely nothing. You've got to loot guns and weapons and ammo and body armor and medicine and stuff like that to keep you alive, and then you've just got to be the last person alive from killing all of the other people on the island. Basically like the Hunger Games in a game. It is absolutely incredible, and it's only in like beta or something like that. When it goes into full game, it's going to be nuts. Now I am sitting here looking at the keyboard that I bought to play PUBG. I bought myself a Razer Black Widow, I think it is, or something like that. But other than splashing out money, well, a little bit of money, it's only like 100 quid on games and keyboard and FIFA points and stuff like that, and I don't actually spend that much money. Like, you see YouTubers showing you the new car and the new watch, and oh, I spent all my money on this, and putting like 2,000 pound bottles of champagne on Instagram and all stuff like that. I'm saying pretty frugal. I say I'm pretty sensible, or maybe boring is probably the word for it. But I don't think it's boring to plan for the future and like invest some money in a pension and stuff like that, because, well, I didn't upload a video for a year on my second channel, but we never know how long that this channel might last, and hopefully my second channel, I'll bring it back and it'll last forever. But I'm just being sensible. I drive a Corsa, rent a reasonably nice house. Like, it's got enough room for an office and stuff like that in it, as well as the bedroom and that. But I'd say I'm pretty frugal, pretty sensible, and I'd advise you guys to be as well when you start getting your job. Don't go mental. Everyone loves lifestyle creep, where if you start earning an extra £500 a month or something like that from a pay rise, everyone just spends that extra £500 a month on stuff instead of thinking, well, I was fine beforehand, I don't need to spend the extra. But this is going to turn into a boring personal finance lesson, so just don't splash all your money. Make sure you put some of it away for a rainy day. Also, while talking about being sensible, is make sure you drink loads of water and stuff like that. However, I do have to admit that my favourite drink in the whole world is vanilla Coke. It is a rare occasion these days that I do drink a fizzy drink, but whenever you go to Five Guys, that machine that just pumps out any Coke drink you possibly want, that was heaven. Back when they stopped selling vanilla Coke in cans and stuff for a while, didn't they? Like, you just couldn't get it. Five Guys was like the only place in England that you could get vanilla Coke, and it's literally my favourite thing in the world to drink. And that also ties in quite nicely to the last fact on this channel, which is going to be that at the moment I have currently got a personal trainer. I'm trying to get fit, trying to be healthy. I've got a dodgy shoulder at the moment. I've started physio. You might have seen it on my Instagram stories. I've got really bad pain through my shoulder here, and apparently it's caused by, this isn't one of the facts, this is me just going off topic. I've got a weak back part of my shoulder for some reason. I think I slept on it funny and pulled it, and then it's aggravated the front. So I've been doing exercises to strengthen the back of my shoulder and stuff, and I've got a personal trainer trying to get fit. So that is kind of the fact. And I was going to ask you guys and say, like, I'd quite like to do like a fitness journey video, or like a 90-day challenge or something like that on my second channel, or even just show you guys like how I actually used to be quite unfit. Back in uni, when I first started my channel, I was reasonably fat, and I'm pretty fit now. So maybe if you guys would like to see my fitness journey, like before and after, and then maybe if you'd like to see me do a 90-day challenge of this is me now, let's see how fit I can get in 90 days, I will pop that over on my second channel. So let me know down in the comment section, and go over to that second channel now, because there's going to be 10 more facts over there. Drop a subscription while you're over there. That would be much appreciated. I hope you've enjoyed this video, though. I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit more about me, and hopefully you'll follow me over and learn some more.